up visuals of a protest at the Jama Masjid in Delhi. This protest after former BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma made some inflammatory statements on a televised debate. Remember, the BJP took action against her and removed her from all her assigned responsibilities in the party and suspended her as well pending further inquiry. Protests have been happening across the country, and these are visuals that are coming in from the national capital. Protests, in fact, slogans being raised against Nupur Sharma. My colleague Amit Bhardwaj is on the phone line with me from Delhi. Amit, protests seem to have broken out outside Jama Masjid in Delhi against the statement which was made by Nupur Sharma in a televised debate.
Absolutely right, Paulami. That is the situation right now on the ground, right outside Jama Masjid. There's a huge crowd, very angry and aggressive right now, who are sloganeering against Nupur Sharma, against Naveen Kumar Jindal for the comments that they had made, on social media platform and on a specific TV debate show. So the community, Muslim community, the minority community is really angry because of the statements that were made against the Prophet Muhammad, and they are demanding the arrest of these two former BJP leaders. So clearly there were, speculations and expectations that anger might spill over in the society, in the minority community, because of the kind of statements that were made by the former BJP leaders. And clearly it is also now reflecting on the ground right now. So Delhi's biggest mosque, Jama Masjid, is witnessing angry crowds, people sloganeering against Nupur Sharma, against Naveen Kumar Jindal, and they are demanding arrest of the two former BJP leaders for the comments that they had made, derogatory comments that they had made on social media platform and on a TV debate show. Over to you, Paulami.
Right. So Amit Bhardwaj, they're getting us those exclusive visuals of those protests which have broken out outside Jama Masjid in Delhi after Friday prayers. Those slogans being raised against former BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma and former BJP Delhi media cell head Naveen Jindal for their remarks against Prophet Muhammad. Amit, also, we'll try and reconnect with my colleague Amit Bhardwaj. Remember, Delhi police in fact registered an FIR yesterday against several such inflammatory speeches, as they deemed, that have been made by various persons. It included Nupur Sharma. Nupur Sharma has been named in that FIR. Others have also been named in that FIR, including AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, who of course countered the Delhi police's FIR and said, I don't know what my crime is. But as you can see, protests have broken out in the national capital now. Slogans being raised after Friday prayers outside the Jama Masjid in the national capital against Nupur Sharma and Naveen Kumar Jindal of the Bharatiya Janata Party, who were recently in fact removed from the party. Nupur Sharma having been suspended pending further inquiry, and Naveen Kumar Jindal, who has been expelled from the party for their remarks against Prophet Muhammad. There has been a lot of social media outrage as well about this, and then of course the backlash, the diplomatic backlash as well, that the Indian government had to face from various Arab nations as well over those remarks that were made by the two BJP leaders. My colleague Amit Bhardwaj is back on the phone line with me right now. Amit, also give us more details about the Delhi police's FIR against individuals who they believe to have made inflammatory remarks over the past weeks, which of course included Nupur Sharma as well. How is that case progressing at the moment?
Well, follow me, we know for a matter of fact that two FIRs have been already registered by the Delhi police. One FIR has been registered against Nupur Sharma for the derogatory remarks that he had made on a TV show against Prophet Muhammad. So that is a separate FIR on which the action will be taken. There's another FIR which has been registered by the ISSO unit of the Delhi police. This is a special unit of Delhi police which has made, has actually made a profile of certain individuals and identified them. And, they have been accused or alleged of making inflammatory statements or statements which could affect the peace and tranquility, or spreading misinformation on the cyberspace. And the Delhi police in that particular FIR has said that there are chances that because of the statements that are being made on social media continuously by these individuals, the social fabric of the country could be affected in the physical space as well. And this particular FIR, Polemy, includes several names, including MIM chief Asad Owaisi, former BJP leader Naveen Kumar Jindal, controversial public figures such as Yati Narsinghanand, Pooja Shakun Pandey, who are known for their controversial and communally charged statements. So clearly the FIR has been registered yesterday. The investigation would take its own time. There will be different round of questioning with the individuals, and after that we could see some real action panning out.